Yo, this is your girl 10, and welcome to another episode of In the House.
What Flex got next?
It's your boy Tycoon Terry.
And we got a very special guest in the building, as you can see to the left of me.
DJ Puffy.
DJ Fluffy. Woo! Yeah.
Fluffy.
Where's the applause?
He been eating good.
Where's the okay.
He been eating
Jeez,
good.
man.
So the
Well,
puff, the
we
puff
didn't
turned
know
to
who
puff.
Fluffy
DJ
was.
Fluffy.
Who's this Fluffy business?
I didn't know. I just kidding.
First
I
of
ain't
all,
even drink this thing yet. No.
Pops.
He drinking the 33. Shout out to Neutron
And Milko.
and Milko. for coming
Not
to the building.
bad. Woo.
Puffy, how far in advance people got to book you now?
Jeez, man. This funny enough, there's a joke that a lot of people making. So it's very funny that you're asking me this question.
Cause I have a birthday party in 2020. So I just want to make, I want to
We
reach
can
out.
arrange for that. Yes, let's do it.
I assume 2018 and 2019 already written off.
20% deposit right now. Monthly installments like courts. They got courts in Barbados.
We got courts. Every course is trusted, man, heavily.
All right. We're going to work on
No
we
pun
gonna work on
intended.
that.
Get it? Trusted. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Puffy pulled the illest rich nigga shit on us a while ago.
What's that?
This guy said he would take a helicopter.
Nah.
Yo, we ain't never heard nothing like
That
that.
would've been better. You should have seen his face when he came through the door. He's like, "What's with the traffic?" I'm like, "You new here, obviously. This is not Barbados."
Nah, man. Like, so in Dubai, on the Uber app, you can order a helicopter.
Dude, that's
Wow, that's wild.
That's wild.
So yeah,
That's
that's why I was like, yeah. If I knew it was this far,
so like
you would have done the
I think it's like
helicopter.
the
Okay,
equivalent
okay.
of giving like a Uber X, a helicopter. Helicopter would be like that. Like,
There's Uber, the regular. I don't think they do pools in Dubai, so it's just regular.
That's a difference,
And then there's Tesla, and then there's helicopter.
Word.
Yeah, man.
we need that.
Crazy.
Yeah, vibe.
So, bro,
So first of all, congratulations on a dope podcast.
thank you.
thank you, sir.
So
Thank you.
round of
Thank
applause
you.
for
Thank
yourself.
you for coming through, man.
I'm interviewing them now. You know? How's it been? I've been watching the episodes recently, man.
It's been very
Yo,
Good, good.
God, man.
it's been very fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could tell.
So, you know?
Well done, man.
We're learning a lot as
Yeah.
we go. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. It's a learning process for sure.
So now,
Cool. Well,
So,
get into it.
yeah, what age did you fall in love with DJing, and when did you actually started taking it seriously?
I think I had an interest in it when I was very young. My mom told me this story. She was like, "Mommy," she said, I said, "Mommy, what's the thing with the man on the TV going ficky ficky?" And I was toddler still. And she was like, "You interested in that? He's a DJ. It's a turntable thing." And then it completely disappeared out of my head. I got back into it around 16, 17. I started taking it seriously when I was 17, 18. And then, yeah, we haven't really looked back since.
You can tell he's skyrocketed all around the world.
Blessings.
Did you start off with like the big turntables and then?
Nah, I started on virtual DJ on the laptop,
Word.
you know, and then when everybody was moving forward to the controllers, at the time the big controllers were the Newmark had a small thing that had like a red and a blue side, and then Hercules had a controller called Cheese on Bread. I can't remember what the name is.
Cheese on bread.
Yeah, but Hercules had a controller, silver one, and that was like the thing that everybody was using. But I kind of went backwards because I was more inspired by the EDM guys, you know, Carl Cox, the house music guys, Carl Cox, James Zabila, and then Swedish House Mafia, the Axwells and the Sebastian and Grossos, all them. So I saw they were using the CDs. So I was like, all right, cool. Well, my friend Avi, he was like, yo, if you're trying to be like these guys, you gonna use the real deal. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, I saved more money and bought some CDJ 200s from my dad's friend and a Behringer mix. So that was fairly shaky. Got it off of Amazon for cheap, but you know, and I started to mix from CDs. I was like the only guy in my like generation that was really playing off of CDs like that. Everybody was moving up to the laptop thing, where I kind of went backward. So yeah, I did that, used that, and practice.
And you started. Did you start with soca music or did you
Nah.
start with the EDM?
I started. EDM was easier to mix, like to learn how to mix by ear, because you know it's just like straight 125, 128. So I started with that, and then I got into hip hop, mixing hip hop and stuff, and then the soca came after when I got involved in like carnival bands and crop over bands and stuff like that at home. So yeah, it came. But I was always into all types of music.
It's cool. It's dope. It's dope that like you remind me in a DJ sense, like how Neutron is with producing. It's the same kind of thing. Like it's not traditional. It's not like you coming out of Barbados, everyone expects you to just DJ soca, and Neutron like just make soca music, produce soca music, like just the same kind of sounds, but like he mixes it up with different things. So
yeah, man. Yeah. I like music, you know, not just one type. I love music, so I like to be involved in all aspects, and I like to have the freedom to do.
I want to ask how you got into like the scratching, because I feel like as far as soca DJs, like I know there are people who can scratch, like say like Kevin who's here with records us, he could scratch. I've heard him scratch before, but like I feel like your scratching, like it's like what kind of caught my eye when I first seen you DJ. I'm like, this guy is sick. Like I never seen someone scratch soca songs like that. Like, how'd you get into that? Like how'd you decide to incorporate that? Because usually people keep scratching to more like a hip hop type of scene.
Yeah, I mean it's a universal thing, man. Like once it's like speaking through your hands and being fluent in a language, you know, and that's just me talking the language with another genre, you know. What made me get into it, I just really like to scratch. So
like that's from the story that you said. That's what caught your
yeah,
attention.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
Nice. Do you remember your first time you came to Toronto?
That was the thing with Bubba.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, was
your
it
first
Phoenix?
Yes.
Yeah, Phoenix. Myself and King Bubba.
When he came in that like blue coat. Was that
Yeah. Suit. This suit. Yeah.
How'd you and Bubba link up?
Bubba was in. Funny enough, Bubba was in the Boatyard years ago. I was DJing at a place called the Boatyard, and they used to transform it into a spot called Taboo on a Saturday, and I used to play the opening spot. Bubba was there with Simply Smooth, and like he was just like horsing around. And then Smooth was like, Simply Smooth's another DJ. He's from Grenada, but he lives in Barbados. And he was like, "Yo, Bubba, who's this man?" And Bubba was like, "Oh, that's a young guy that's play here." And Smooth was like, "Yo, we gotta get this man on the station." And then Bubba and Smooth had their conversation. Smooth spoke to Scratch Master. Scratch Master called me on the phone and was like, "Yo, Puffy, the Scratch Master from Slam. Want to know if you could come in and possibly submit a demo." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, cool." And yeah, then I became an intern at Slam, and then I started working on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let the record show that Grenada was involved.
Oh yeah, well, my mother's Grenadian, so. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
My mother's from Grenada.
You just made Terry's life.
No, but ironically, like I tell them all the time, on my mother's side, like her great grandmother is from Black Rock.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's one and the same.
James lives in Black Rock.
Yeah.
My photographer.
Big up James.
Yeah, man.
James.
Thought you would be here, but you're not here. But he's with us in spirit. You know? Big up James all the time.
Yeah, man.
How long did you spend on the radio?
6 years?
6 years.
Sheesh.
5 to 6 years.
In Trinidad?
Barbados.
Barbados? Okay. They pay you in chef head or real money?
Payment Cat Burger.
They pay me in Shafat, I would definitely not look like. I would be DJ Fluffy for real. But, you know, big up to Shafat. I eat a lot of it still.
Is Shafat that really that good?
Nah, definitely. Yeah, worth it.
It's on my top.
Totally.
They got me on this KFC from Trinidad.
Who got the best KFC, Puffy? Trinidad, Grenada, Barbados. No pressure.
Trinidad. Yeah.
I
we got
never
better.
disputed it.
We got better KFC than Jamaica too.
I never had KFC in Jamaica.
That's good.
So by default,
You try what you're
So
gonna
by
try.
default,
by
Trinidad.
default.
Nah, but I would say anywhere I went in the world, Trinidad is still the best. Still.
No, it's better than here. That's for sure.
Still.
KFC here is nasty.
Yikes.
No, don't do it to yourself.
No sponsors from KFC. This podcast.
Take a flag.
Popeyes. we Popeyes.
I'll do
Aight,
it churches. That's first we'll go. So on the radio for 6 years. So what did you? Is there anything that you could have like? You say you took from Bubba, like working and getting to know him and stuff like that, and DJing with him.
Bubba's just energy. Bubba is energy, man. Funny enough, I don't think before that time, which would be the first time I came to Toronto, I don't think I ever backed him on a show.
Really?
Oh, I thought you were like.
Yeah.
Nah,
we did after though. You backed him.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
A few times, but
I thought you were
it was never
brought
like
here.
planned. Nah, that wasn't planned.
okay.
Like,
And that was a good show.
we just ran through. He was just like, yeah, well, I can do this in this order, and we just really figured it out on stage. Like, it was just an organic thing. You know?
Okay, because
But Bubba is all energy, and energy vibes don't lie. So
from what I remember, you had a set before Bubba came out, and he was probably like just like the
He was in the
closing
middle,
act to your set.
I think wasn't he in the middle, and then I did a little set after, and then that was
I
it.
think you did a set after.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember.
And then TN came.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember that.
I remember.
We went to end the summer that day too. That was vibes.
Oh yeah.
This guy came. He had Puffy had a blonde afro, y'all.
I remember.
It wasn't an afro.
I remember
wouldn't call
that.
it
Yeah, it was a little,
afro.
it was a
My
little
hair
color at
was
the top. Yeah.
It was a mini
My
thing.
hair was blonde.
No, it was a box.
What was the inspiration behind that?
I woke up one day. It was a Wednesday. I decided, I want to dye my hair blonde. I did it.
Yo, this guy's a real madman. Real mad side.
So when we had Steven on, Steven was like, he lost a bet, and his friend was like, okay, you got to dye your hair a color,
Mad.
and he's like, yo, I'm not backing down from no bet, so y'all
Yeah.
pick a color. They said red. It was red.
Sweet.
He liked it. He stuck with it.
It worked for him.
Yeah,
For sure.
Now he's identifiable. Like
Yeah, exactly.
stands out. That's
Exactly.
what people remember him for. Other than like his actual playing. You know what I'm saying?
Vibe. Vibe.
So
You good? You good?
Okay.
your manager, Matthew Ashby. What year y'all link up?
Okay, so it's so funny. I love to tell this story. Matthew reached out to me for a modeling gig.
My God.
I was a model before I got into music. So I used to model.
Okay. Wow.
So he was looking for male models for this like Rip the Runway type event that he was doing. I mean, at the time he had like one of the biggest parties at home. And yeah, he reached out to me for a model gig. I went, I did it, got paid. And then I left. Didn't really care per se. It was just like, yeah, cool. Got paid to work as a model. Great. Cool people. Whatever. It was a good time. And then I was marketing manager for a youth band. And we were trying to cut costs. So DJing was my hobby. I was like, all right, here we're going on. I can DJ for like the first half of the fete as people come in or whatever, because nobody's going to be there anyway at the beginning. So just to save costs.
Some money, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just play and then let the real DJs come and do their thing after. So while I was playing, Matthew was around because it was the same venue that he did the party at. And he heard me DJing. He was like, yo, how long you been DJing? And I was like, well, I'm not really a real DJ like that. I just do it for fun, you know what I mean? Like, and he was like, come DJ this Saturday with at the time they were a big band in Barbados called Masala. And yeah, I did the Saturday gig. It went well. Saturday turned into Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays and Saturdays turned into Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then Matthew was like, yo, well, you got potential. Let's do this thing, you know? And from there, Dream Real Projects was born. That's the company. And yeah, we started to work together. It just happened, you know?
Dope.
That's dope.
Is he like instrumental in the Red Bull, the championship?
Matthew?
Yeah, like in getting in, or that was kind of a thing you submitted to get in?
It was my decision.
Okay.
You know, freestyle is always up to the individual.
Yeah.
Like whether you're ready to do something like this or not. I had no idea whether I was ready or not. I just saw that they changed the rules on how you should enter.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, if you're giving people from any region a chance to enter, I could just try it and see if I get in. Like,
So how was it before that?
what do you mean?
You said
freestyle?
Yeah, they changed the rules.
Yeah,
what were the rules before that?
Before, because I had to get in as a wild card, obviously.
Yeah.
Because there's no national final in my country.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like the wild card existed, but it came from the actual competition, and then they opened up the lucky bastard thing. I think the first year they did it, you had to do a 15-minute mix, which was audio. This year they opened it up to any region. They chose 3. Well, not this year, but 2016.
The year you entered, yeah.
They opened it up to all regions, and they chose 3 people, 1 person from each region. So it would be one from Europe, Latin, and Central America, or something like that, and somewhere else. So yeah,
Was it still audio or was it video too?
it was video.
Oh,
It
okay,
was
so
video
that opens
because
up for
then
you, yeah.
we did I did the 5-minute video that I started with the Flavor song, the NWA, and submitted that, and we got the call.
Man, the city was behind you over here on that, man. It was like,
Yeah,
nonstop.
thank you.
People stayed up. People
stayed up.
Nah,
It
man.
was
To
on-
be honest, like, I tell you no lie, and I tell people this all the time. I feel like it's the people that helped me through that whole situation. You know what I mean? Because this is the world stage. You know, this is the biggest DJ competition that exists. Like, and I was backstage, obviously in my nerves, and this is qualifying night, and I'm just watching the chat. I'm not watching the video.
Watching the chat.
I'm just looking at the chat.
See what people
And
say who you did.
exactly. And the support that was in the chat was crazy, man.
Must have been,
And obviously I could identify like certain people from their
Yeah.
their nicknames. So I was like, yeah, this person's watching, that person's watching. And that kind of calmed me down and allowed me to feel a little more comfortable.
Right.
So Puffy, after winning the Red Bull, what was the like aftermath of that? How did that change
Aftermath
everything?
was crazy.
How does the hoes embrace you?
You asked the
Yikes!
I won't do that to you.
I was
welcome
in
to say no comment.
I was in a relationship at the time. So
Hey!
no comment.
Oh, at the time.
Yeah.
Look at that PR boy.
Yeah, so
So
it was crazy. It took me like 2 weeks to catch up with messages.
Sheesh.
Legit.
I can
Like,
imagine.
yeah, it was madness. We were booked for the entire 2017, like
see what I'm saying?
in 1 month. Like
It's crazy.
in 1 month alone, our whole year was bam, and then some of 18, and then when 18 filled up, probably by like March, we were through.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
reach out to you for
but-
2020.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, reach
We-
for
but it was amazing, man. I've never experienced anything like that in my life, you know. And you didn't really. I mean, yeah, you knew like, okay, yeah, this is the world stage and the world is watching. But that's when like, can you curse on this?
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
when shit got real. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like, the world is watching for real. Like, whoa, bro. Like, we started getting calls for things that I dreamed of playing at, you know, festivals, Mystery Land in Amsterdam, another festival in Guadeloupe. That was like another like 8,000 people. Like, it was madness, man. Asia tours, Europe tours.
Yeah, that was the next question. Like, how was that tour this year with Red Bull?
It was madness, man. It was insane. Doing, how long was it? 6 weeks? 6 weeks? 4 to 6 weeks on a tour bus all throughout Europe.
Wow.
Man, that's crazy. You know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. No, like, priceless experience.
Is there anywhere you haven't been yet that you want to go to?
Japan.
Really?
Yeah, but
I think I'm more surprised that you haven't been there yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's not.
I was supposed to go, but I think it was clashing with something, and I couldn't do the Europe, the Redbull Asia tour because it was clashing with some contracts that we couldn't get out of. But this year for sure, we're going to another special city.
How was that like? You talk about contracts, like how ironclad. Like, do these people try to like shackle you down? Like, you can't go. Like, you can't even think of mentioning another event. Like,
well,
how strict?
I mean, first of all, we're really ethical when it comes to business, and we take it really seriously. So, even like as a talent, we have contracts. You know, so to book me, you sign a contract. You know, so that I mean, and I'm really into the business side of things as well. So my word is also my bond. And if I say I'm gonna be somewhere, and I promise you that I'm gonna be there, and then there's black and white on top of that, then you know I have to be there. I mean, obviously now that I'm so heavily involved with Red Bull, we kind of tweak the contract a little bit. So there's some clauses that allow me to fulfill my duties as an ambassador for something like 3Style.
Right.
So, and well, we learned that along the way. But at the time that I just spoke about, it wasn't a clause in the contract, and we couldn't just bail on the person. That's not good business. So.
Yeah, definitely.
We work to suit, you know.
I got a quick question to.
You gotta respect people thing.
I want to tie it back to the festivals. So you see how you go to around Europe and you DJ at these festivals. Seeing that like our culture is so rich and our music is so like it's starting to become so potent now, like it's expanding. How come? Like, what do you think is the reason why we don't have such like a major soca carnival? Like, I mean, soca carnival, like a soca festival where like we have. I know we don't really have that many top of the line DJs like that are doing it.
No,
at your level,
it has nothing to do with the DJs at
but
all.
it's just like a
Caribbean
festival,
has
yeah.
amazingly talented DJs.
But in terms of a festival, how come?
What you talking about? Like you want something of that magnitude?
Yeah, like how come for the time we've been doing it? Why do you think we like from each island? It doesn't necessarily have to be like in Barbados or in Jamaica, in Grenada, or whatever. But like from island to island, why do you think like we don't really do it that big?
I mean, you mean like a 20,000 person type of big? Like
15, 20? I mean, each island,
I don't know. Like I think there are events that replicate that. You look at some of Jay's events. You look at Soca Brainwash. Like look at Private Ryan's event. You go. Have you been to a Brainwash in Trinidad?
That's my first one.
How different is that from a festival?
Missed it last year.
How different is that from a music festival? There's no difference. It's just a genre.
Yeah, and I guess not calling it like the name,
festival.
like
Yeah.
not.
So what, do we have to be? Do we have
And
to
that's the thing.
label
Do we
something
have to
as
call it a festival for it to be a
for us to
festival?
realize the potential that something like Soca has?
Yeah.
But I guess
We
what
don't
he
have
what
to.
he is
It's
trying
just-
to say is like you see like the OVO Fest. It's like a 3-day event, and then you have the DJs, you have the artists over the period of time,
Yeah.
all under this one brand.
I don't know, man. I feel like as a result of, I think the carnivals have that, man.
You think so?
It's
Like-
carnival is a festival.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
It's
Technically.
a festival. It's just we do it in our own way. Do we have to do things like them? Do we have to be like them?
Definitely not.
They look at what we do and they're like, "Whoa, look at that!"
Shout out to
So-
DJ Puffy for being a philosopher.
Nah, man. I mean, that's me low key. That's a side of me that a lot of people don't know. But it's like, nah, man. I think what we have is rich. We're rich in culture.
Bringing
And-
carnival though, I think I want to ask like one personal question. I know you've been all over and you've obviously gone to like a lot of carnivals. Is there any carnival that you say stands out to you, or that you haven't been to that you want to go to, or that you recommend?
This year is my first Jamaica carnival, so I'm going there right after I leave here. Looking forward to that. Yes.
How long are you there for?
10 days.
Whew. Pray on it, Puffy.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
get
I'm never anywhere for so long,
You've been
but
to Jamaica before?
for like 5 hours.
Oh no, you're gonna have a good time. Where are you staying?
Can't get that
can't
kind of
say
level
that.
18 information out.
Kingston,
Come on now.
Vermont,
Come on now.
Yeah,
Tennessee.
somewhere around there.
Yeah,
for
somewhere.
Broad Street.
Right near the beach.
Man,
Yeah.
Jamaica's
But-
very nice.
But yeah, we managed to fuse the performances with Marshall this year. So myself and Marshall gonna be performing. I'm gonna be supporting him on some stages, and then
Speaking of HD, did you get like a early snippet of Soca Kingdom? Yes, he did. Man.
Don't ask answers. Don't ask answers.
This dude, man.
Of course.
Well, what was your take on it the first time you heard it? How much furniture you broke? Like,
no, to be honest, I sat and I said, "This is different,"
It is,
and I liked it.
very.
I said, "This is different," and I like it. It gave me that festival feel, you know, the tones, the build,
Like the build-up,
how he
yeah.
tells the story, and then it brings you to the build, and then bam, there's
True,
drop. You know what I
like,
mean?
yeah.
So that's when I heard that, I was like, this is next level, but still staying
Yeah.
in the culture, you know, and that's something that Marshall
he's
was
done
always able
always,
to do.
yeah.
You know, take everybody's mind to that next level, but still present it in a way that it's palatable.
So is the Soca Kingdom win your Marshall Madness bracket?
I don't think so.
We
I
would
think
do-
I think I still have other Marshall songs that I really love.
You finished
know?
yours, right?
Yeah, I finished mine.
Yeah,
So
mine might take me a while. I might never finish it. You know,
He needs it in a PDF format.
I need
so
it in
make sure you
PDF
send it to
format.
him.
I might just keep it for myself and
yeah,
never
you can do that. You
review
can do
it,
that.
You know,
Now, I got two very important questions. Like,
go.
it's on for cultural purposes. So it's two questions. I seen you like interact with DJ Jazzy Jeff like a lot. You know, and I often see you refer to him as like a mentor and everything like
Yeah.
that. So, are you in the Illuminati? And the second question is, what does Rihanna smell like?
No, I'm not in the Illuminati. I don't know what it is. Never really been close to somebody who's been in the Illuminati. Maybe, but Rihanna smells really nice. She smells like she took a shower.
Oh god,
Heard it here first, folks.
that's the best answer.
Really?
It smells really nice.
Yeah, she smells like she took a shower. You know?
Man.
Nah, man, but that's the fam still. You know,
fam?
we went to school together, so
Oh yeah.
it's the fam. We went to the same high school, yeah. So
Nice. Same year too, or
no.
oh,
She's
yeah,
a little
actually,
older.
actually
than
a
I
couple
am.
years older.
30
Yeah.
now.
She's 30. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
20 something.
I know.
I Riri.
26.
Well, you know where to find me through Puffy if you watch it.
Yo, for
What's your shot on the show with?
for
Hey,
our,
I will end everything. I'll
that?
become what? I'll become a Fenty husband. Are you kidding me? Everything's done.
She will box you down, boy.
What's that?
She don't play.
yo, for our Toronto viewers out there, Puffy was this close to being a York University student.
Yes,
told
very
me- he
close.
told me that.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
He told me that one time.
Yes. I applied to York and Waterloo.
No, that's far.
Oh,
out.
God.
Yeah.
That's hella
Oh,
far.
that-
That's out in the boonies.
That's
Yeah,
far.
got into both of them, but didn't go.
Well,
Didn't
bro,
work out.
we just here to let you know from me and him, you dodged a bullet. That
Really?
school don't even got water.
Yeah, they didn't pay the water bill, man.
They didn't pay the water bill,
they-
man.
Messed up. They're
no
on
water.
strike right now.
Cha.
They got homeless people
Well, I mean,
sleeping on
I
campus.
shouldn't be at school now.
For real?
Like,
I
I
know,
wouldn't
right,
be at
but-
school right now if I would have finished already.
Problems.
Word.
And we do gotta say, thank you. I still gotta thank you for coming out to our first
Coming
event.
out to our first party, man.
Smalls, dog. Nah, that was
Yo,
vibe. I
coming
got
through.
kind of drunk, actually. I was kind of swervy.
With the goon scrap.
the thing about that, like usually when there's an event happening, like we make it like a group chat with like all the DJs and stuff.
Yeah.
So earlier, somebody asked me if they could bring a couple artists or a few. I forget the names, and then somebody else jokingly is like, "Yo, I'm bringing Puffy."
Jay.
No,
It wasn't Jay?
Jay
No.
wasn't. He
Oh.
wouldn't have been there. So and everybody's like, "Yeah, yo, Puffy," and about 5 minutes later, you text me like, "Yo, I'm coming," and this is like
Yeah.
1:30 in the morning.
In the
Remember
morning,
in the morning,
yeah.
and he kept that
Shut
under
down.
wraps. Like,
Place shut down.
but
I
we
was
had-
like, yeah, nah, because I saw you obviously pushing the event, and then I was in town. I was like, yo, it's Flex first thing. You don't know, you got to cut through, pop up, you know? So I
You even gave me
hopped in the Uber.
an intro on the mic. All
Yeah,
kinda
Smalls,
thing.
dog. Come on, man. Support the people thing.
And
nice little spin on the set.
yeah.
Yeah, Puffy come to the end. Come to the score, bro. I was like, okay.
And it's cool because somebody of your magnitude, like after winning Red Bull and everything, like to still be so down to earth and be like, yo, I could still come and party with the people.
Dog.
Like,
But I just wanted people too, you know? So it's like...
yeah, and a lot of people expect that when you achieve certain success, that you disconnect yourself, like
From the
on a
world,
very
yeah.
smaller scale. Like we go through that too,
Yeah.
where people expect you to be like nose in the air, snobbish, and it's like, nah, like we still cool, we still hang out.
What do we have to even be like
Same
a-
person. Like, I
yeah.
tell people all the
Like-
time, if I fall on and get cut, it's still red that come out of me, you know. Like, so I mean, yeah, like we've done cool stuff, and this is my career, but at the same time, I'm same person. you
Yeah,
know?
like-
I still need an ID card, a passport, driver's license. You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
Well,
I'm not.
that gotta be a Bayesian thing because we be seeing Riri like coming for carnival.
Yeah,
and
she
playing everything.
Yeah.
She
I
when
think,
she's
I
in
think it's an
town,
island thing.
everything shuts down, you know. But she's still the same Robin. Like,
Crop over 2019.
Yeah, I'm trying to
why
play.
not 18?
Crop over and
Trying to-
Oh,
trying-
y'all caravan the same time.
Yeah.
Caravan
Are
the
we
same
doing
time.
But, you know, I would-
we don't care if
Yeah,
you
I
down
would-
there.
You know,
come
I'll
and
open that hyped. You know, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Come.
I don't mind.
There we go.
All right.
No, and you think it's a joke, but I'm serious.
All right.
Small things, dog.
And for the record, if I can't get Riri, I'll settle for Mel.
For who?
For Mel,
Mel. Who's Mel?
my friend.
Oh, okay.
So Puffy.
Me? You asking me?
Oh Lord.
Don't ask me.
So we're back. We want to talk about speaking at York University. 24 hours, 24 DJs competition. It's held there for the past, I think, 6-7 years now. You were part of the championship team last year.
Which wasn't fair, by the way.
Excuse
the
me?
Golden State Warriors, man. Jesus, they didn't stand a chance.
Team Yellow had
Nah,
a
Yellow
had a
did
very
well.
strong
Nah,
team, and
Yellow
they were in the lead.
Yeah, they won.
For
Come on.
about
They won
three
a couple
quarters.
rounds, yeah.
They were 3/4 of the way they're in the lead. But how was that? How was that for you?
Loved the experience. Loved it. I love being a part of a team. You know, everybody pulling each other up. Like, yo, all right. And especially Jay as captain. Yo, Jay as captain is it some intense shit, dog.
The biggest
Like-
instigator on earth. Dude.
Oh my God.
my goodness.
It's some intense shit, B. Like, no, like even I felt like I was like
Pressure. So you felt more pressure being under Jay's team for 24 hours, 24 DJs, or doing the three style for Red Bull?
Nah, B, Jay's team definitely. Dead ass, dog. Like, no joke, B. No joke. Because, I mean, obviously, like, well, with three style, it's just yourself, you know? With 24 hours, 24 DJs, it's a whole team behind you, you know? Like, you got people counting on you to execute. And it's
Jay
a little
probably
more-
in air telling you some bullshit like if you mess this up, you walking home.
Nah, they ain't tell me that. Well, Jay probably told me something probably worse than that, but it's alright. Yeah, but amazing experience, such a great concept. I love it, and I'll try to be a part of it each and every year if I can. You know,
Did it rattle you because you were supposed to go on at 5? Somebody was late,
Yeah.
so they moved you up an hour. Did that shake your preparation?
No, not at all. No, I was prepared. I was
You had
ready.
it.
So I could have gone there and 30 minutes out there, like, yo, jump on now, and I would have been like, all right, cool, let's go. And preparation is always key. You know, one of my resolutions this year actually was to be even more prepared for everything. So I kind of like almost over prepare
Yeah.
for things, depending on the magnitude of the situation, obviously. But I mean, for the littlest thing, the smallest thing, I still try to prepare at least something.
And that's how you maintain that altitude.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. Preparation is key. Preparation is key.
So what's next for DJ Puffy?
What is next? Well, I leave here, go to Jamaica. The year is madness. Three Style is going to be insane in a crazy country this year. So I'm looking forward to that. Getting heavily into the producing side of things. So I've been practicing by putting out remixes of certain songs recently, like, and this is how I practice. Like, I did the DeMarco thing the other night. I was like, yo, I need to practice. I need to make something. And that's how I practice producing. You can look out for a single with Yannick Hooper this year that I'm producing for Crop Over. Working with some other people, sent some rhythms to a couple big names, so we'll see how it works. But yeah, the production side of things, definitely dabbling into that. More festivals this year, more clothing, more business moves, more affiliations.
Nice.
We're about to announce, and that's another reason why I'm going to Jamaica. We're about to announce another major ambassadorship very soon. So,
Speaking of Jamaica, that mix you put out for
what a
Carnival,
touchdown! Thank you,
that
man.
is tearing up the internet, man.
Yeah, oh
What?
yeah, yo, like
What
to
were
be
you
honest,
on when
I
you made
didn't-
that?
Just vibes, dog. Like just vibes, b. Like I told Mafia, I was like, yo, I think like it's my first year going to Jamaica. I should make a mix. And he was like, all right, go, just do it.
do what you want to do.
And I was like, all right. And I just sat in front of my computer for like, it took 20 minutes to go through the track list. And I'm like, all right, cool. I can do this. And to be honest, like, a lot of the word plays in it, it came by chance. Like I didn't know until I listened back, and I was like, yo, that's some wordplay. Yo, that's some wordplay. Yo, that makes sense. Yo, like, whoa, like I was like, whoa. I didn't mean to do that, but it worked, you know. So that day was just a vibe day. Like if I could take that vibe, bottle it and manufacture it, I would be a happy man. I would take that every day.
Man, that's some next level shit.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. For
Yeah,
real.
man.
Yeah,
For real. I woke up today and it was like 30,000 plays. Like, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
When next you come back to Toronto? If you're allowed to tell us.
We're into April. Might be back in May. Might be. But if not May, June for sure.
All right. Look out for DJ Puffy in Toronto. By now, he must have a dual citizenship. By now.
Yo,
you Canadian
working on it. Working on
No,
it.
yeah, you basically Canadian.
Working on it. We if I could move here, I would. I'm serious.
What if that was it? He's on the mic and he's talking like a Scarborough man. I was like,
Yo,
where'd he learn this from?
that was Housewarming,
us,
yeah.
right?
that was
Yeah, that was Housewarming.
And comes Scarborough. I'm like, yeah.
How many times you watch that video?
a million fucking times. A million times, dog.
Make
And
up
I
your
still
Toronto
show
bootstrap.
people that up to now. Dog, that is one of the most legendary videos I've ever watched in my life,
Yeah,
dog.
that was a good one.
Dog, I
That was a good
died at that.
That was a
Died
good
at
one.
I
that.
dashed my drink when I heard that. I was like, what?
That was a good one, man.
So any advice you have for young upcoming DJs?
Keep learning, stay humble, keep practicing. What else? Don't forget the business side of things. Know your worth. Don't let people run over you. But still be respectful. Always be respectful. You know, there are people who paved the way for you in this game. Don't think that because, you know, your parties are selling out or whatever, that you could just up and diss somebody else's
people.
shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Definitely.
it don't work like that. You know, I would never disrespect any person who came and did this thing before me. And I prefer not to disrespect anybody who came or who comes after. You know, I was raised in a Caribbean environment, so you know I don't know if I'd be disrespectful to anybody. My mother can cut my ass. So it's just a thing that was instilled in me. You know, respect is a big thing. So replicate that, give it to get it.
What part of Grenada your mom's from?
Bylands, man, like down Granville.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So east
Granville.
side.
Granville.
Right. Shout out to Granville.
Yeah, man. Greens, big up yourself.
All right, so Puffy, tell them where they can find you.
Everywhere online, DJ Puffy. Type it in any search bar. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. We there.
Yeah, man.
And thank you so much for having me, guys.
Always,
Appreciate
man.
it. I will
Thank
continue
you.
to follow and watch all the videos and
No problem.
tease Flex about the Uber ride on the way here.
Yo, he sent me a voice note of the Uber ride. And the man was playing like 10 Talk News Radio.
You should have seen this
Yeah,
face
you
when I opened the door. He's like,
I was dying. B. I was dying.
oh God.
My bad,
I
Paul.
was car sick, man.
Yeah, you looking upset.
He's trying to dead the operation before you can get off the ground, man.
Drop the bag before we secure the bag.
Nah, man.
All right.
We here. Thank you.
All right.
Hi, Rihanna. Bye, Rihanna.
In the house. Yo.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Ha, 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 ho, ho, ho. Couple rubber band, couple stop then. Yeah. Couple rubber band, couple stop then. Yeah.